Hello everyone. In this video we're going to take a look at these 3 drill presses that end up being one station for our tic-tac-toe. These 3 drill presses are going to put the holes on the front of our board here. So I'm going to take us over. Each one is set up just slightly different, and each one I have done some tweaks with the drill so they work a little different way. So this drill over here on the left hand side, this one is going to give us our 4 outside middles. You guys are going to be putting your piece of wood in. You're going to push it all the way forward until it touches that peg right there. Now your left hand has one job and one job only. That is to hold the piece of wood, not just cap the end, not sit down by the side here. You need to actually hold that wood in place. Number 2, I want you to see this. You're gonna notice all of my jigs and fixtures have a little bit of wiggle room, right? I do this because our pieces of wood are all a little bit different. Depending on the season, a piece of wood can swell when it's humid out, and it can shrink up when it becomes dry in winter time. So our wood's going to continually be moving. So with that in mind, when you put this in here, you want to attempt to line it up so that that is nice and centered here with that gap. You're going to hold it all the way in. Now there's a couple of switches here. If you like, one of them is a laser, the other is a light. Neither of them are required, but they are available. Right here is our on-off switch. Up to turn it on, down to turn it off. So left hand holds the piece of wood in place. Right hand has 2 jobs: turn the machine on and grab onto the handle. You're gonna bring this down until it is touching the wood, and then you're gonna take your time and slowly drill until the handle stops moving. So right here, I can lift that back off, use my same right hand to turn it off. Over here, if I can show you, this is our stopper. When that bottoms out right here, that's gonna stop this one from going any further. Next, I don't want you guys sticking your fingers inside of this, these plexiglass guards. So you're gonna take a push stick. The push stick is going to push our piece out. I'm gonna dump off all the sawdust, and we have our first hole. Now we're gonna take this piece and turn it 90 degrees to the right. Again, you wanna make sure it is centered. You flip it on with your right hand while your left holds the piece in place. Touch it and go slow. Now what happens if you jam it in there? You're gonna notice right here, if you go too fast and you don't give it time to cut, the wood is just going to blow out on the sides. So we want to avoid that by taking our time and going slow. Even this is a little too fast. Push stick to poke it free. If you go too fast, the edges are going to be a little rougher, as opposed to taking your time and getting it centered. The edges look nice and sharp. So I'll do one more good one here. Let the drill bit slowly go until the handle stops moving. I lift this back up. Same hand shuts it off. Same hand grabs a push stick. You'll notice my left hand didn't move at all. It was just holding the piece. So this drill press is going to give us our 4 outside middles. Moving down. This drill press in the middle, you're only going to use once. This one is going to give you your dead center one in the middle. Here's the deal though. You're going to notice I have to go a lot farther with this one. And if I let go, the spring brings it back up. So at this one, you are going to bring it down. I do not want you lifting and using two hands. I want you to use your forearm of your right hand to grab the next handle. Use your forearm to grab the next handle. And bring it all the way down and take it nice and slow here. Okay, so I'm going to flip the switch on. Left hand stays in place, right hand, forearm, grab, forearm, grab. Take your time, let it go until the handle stops moving, all the way out. Same hand shuts it off. Same hand grabs the push stick, and we have our single hole in the middle. Last but not least, this one is going to give us our four corners. Now on this one, I've made it so you have to lift the handle. All right, the handle doesn't come up for you, so I want you to get used to bringing this down and then bringing it back up on your own, turning it off between passes. So this is going to be the four corners. Turn it on, handle, handle, take it nice and slow. Now, use this hand to bring it all the way back up. Use this hand to turn off the drill. Use this hand to grab a push stick. I'm gonna do two way too quick. Again, you start rushing this. Not only are you gonna get chips, but it's gonna be rough on the inside there where you're putting these holes. So take your time. I'll do one more to leave you with a good one. Left hand holds it in place, right hand turns it on. You're gonna touch. Keep going until the handle stops. Lift it all the way back up and shut it off. Right hand uses a push stick. Never stick your fingers inside of the guard. I can make more push sticks. I cannot make more fingers for you. This is going to give us our 9 holes on the front. And you are finished with another one of your rotations for the tic-tac-toe. Good job.